Well, hello everybody. Looks like everybody's bets were wrong because we are on time today. Yeah, we're on time. We are on time today. Even though I was just playing D&D like a little bit ago, we are on time. We're on time. Actually, somehow, I don't even know how, because it seems like I would not be prepared due to the circumstances. Excuse me, but I am. I actually remember to tweet this out. Look at this. Look at this. Me being a responsible adult? That's crazy. Alright, here, hold on. I'm thinking about it, because I know if the humidifier, I was just waiting for that. I thought, I said to myself, I was like, should I like turn it off? And I thought, no, I'm like, it should be fine. Wait, why are my eyes all swirly? Did I click the swirly button by accident? I did. There we go. Oh, because I was typing, that's why. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go a little bit off kilter for a sec. I know your necessary dehumidifier. I have nothing against you, but just not right now. Not right now. Okay, we have some Ko-fis and donations that we have to read. Let us see. Yeah, the dehumidifier. It's been a while. Let me look. We'll read some Ko-fis first, since I have it up right here. Oh, actually, I just saw someone said, can't make it to the stream because of work. Just thought I'd make a quick donation to say hi to everyone. Have a good stream. I'll definitely watch it later. Oh, thank you, Neb. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cyberman donated and said, hey, Katori, hope you're doing well. Sorry about the kitchen roof. Mama's telling everybody about everything. I didn't tell you guys about this. Like, how do you guys know about my freaking the ceiling of my kitchen? But he says, but thank you though. Hope it can get fixed. Also, I found this new myth about mermaids called the Marrows. You may really like for an audio someday. Also, I will show you fan art later. Hope you like. I'm assuming that this is a... What is... It's a YouTube video? What is this? Oh, it's like the Irish folklore mermaids. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we also have one from Wicked Penguin that says, before I get started, I was hoping to clear the air a bit. Don't say... Okay. Wait, I'm confused. I can't really I can't really not say I just watched this. I'll have to look at this later. Alright, let me look at the super chats. Sorry, it's kind of hard to like answer really extended questions when I have to be silent during streams. So if there's like actually something you have a question about that I can't really discuss, you might want to just message it to me instead. Not during the stream. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, good evening, Katori. How was your week? My week was good. It was busy for sure. We had a lot of storms here in Ohio, which definitely caused some, rain damage. As everybody seems to now know that we have like a spot in our kitchen ceiling, because sadly the winds just really blew the water, and yeah, so got a little bit. I think it was I don't think it was the shingles. I think it was like what's it called again? The flashing or something? I don't know. Some water got in. But thankfully I guess in terms of like how bad the storms were across the US, we didn't really get the worst of it. So I'm actually, I guess we should be thankful that all we got was a little water damage and not like fallen trees or anything else like that. Rudy Flores donated and said, I can't stay, but I'll show you an animation soon. Ooh! Well, I look forward to that, Rudy. I look very much forward to that. It's so cool when you guys do our work. That's cool. Ty's been a member for 29 months and said, 29 months of being wholesome, yeet, and still counting. Love supporting you, Katori, and I have more jokes for you about 100 plus. And Violet says hi. Violet? Well, hello, Violet. Hello. Yeah, I'm sure you have more jokes, Ty. I am most certain that you have more jokes. I do not doubt that. Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Connor donated and said, Hi, Katori, hope you are doing well. Lobster season starts soon in Canada, and I won't be around for streams for a bit. Here's to a good stream. Well, thank you. I mean, it's... Oh, lobster season. You know, I never even thought about lobster season, because, like, obviously in Ohio, we don't really get lobsters. Unless you're going to Red Lobster, I mean, you don't really get lobsters in this area, but... Huh. Well, I hope you have a very fruitful lobster season, because lobster does taste pretty good. But no, sorry you couldn't come to the streams for a while, but you shall be greatly missed, Connor. Thank you for coming today, though. Thank you, thank you. Inept donated and said, good news and bad news this week. Bad news, the Reds stink. Okay. Good news, I just got a new puppy and just sent some pics in the Discord. A puppy! Wait, no, dang it, we're ads inserted. I missed that. Sorry, my mic is like right on the... I shouldn't move that so I can see it. But, got a puppy. What kind of puppy did you get? Actually, you know what? I'm dumb. I can just find out right now. Let's see. Oh, it's a golden retriever. I was wondering. Cute little puppy. Well, I wish your puppy the best. Blessed be. Oh my god, sorry, I was just scrolling through chat to make sure I didn't miss any super chats, and I just saw Natasha said, I get all my inside info from Roy personally. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Man, all this time, I thought it was Mama leaking the info with my own broham. Who would have thought? Okay, actually, I'm gonna read some of the super chats real quick, because I don't want to get behind on those either. Stephen Flores donated and said, hey Katori, here's a short skit, Plumbing Axis 422, and I came up with. Okay. As long as it's not too long, we can read it. Oh, yeah, it's not too long. Skit number 1, Silko Jameson quotes. I'm gonna be very upfront, I do not know what that is in reference to, so we will do our best. I'm assuming, wait, Jameson quotes. Is this Jameson quotes, like, from something? Because, like, I read the whole thing, and, like, I'm assuming this is in reference to something, so I'll just say what it says. So, I guess I'm also being Silko's voice, which obviously I'm sadly not the, wait, who did, Clue Finder. I'm not the wonderful Clue Finder who did our Silko voice, but I will do my best. So, Jinx says, Jinx says, time to take your pills. Silko points to the first one. Not that one. Points to the second one. Silko points to the third one and Jinx nods. Silko is about to... Oh, actually, Silko doesn't say anything. Silko is about to drink the water. Drink plenty of water. And Silko says, thank you. It's Spider-Man 3? Oh! He like typed in their lives that it's Spider-Man 3. Oh, Jameson! JJ, okay. Oh, you're right. He was the assistant, right? It was the assistant that was telling him, right? About what pill to take, and he didn't know. Thank you for the context. Thank you. I remember now. Thank you for the context. Duh. Duh. Iron Peanut donated and said, I really liked what you cooked up for April Fool's video on Tuesday. Glad to see it panned out in the end. Also, how's the pollen treating you? When I cleaned it off my car windows, it looked like Kermit the Frog sneezed. So it's been raining so much that I really haven't noticed a lot of pollen. Probably whatever pollen's being thrown around is just being washed around into like the ground. So yeah, I haven't really been bothered so much by pollen because it's been really rainy and stormy recently. So, but yeah. And no, I'm glad you liked the April Fool's Day video. Sadly, it did not perform well. I was wondering if it was going to. I didn't know if it was too memey for people or not. And some people were actually, like, mad that that video exists. They were like, I'm disappointed that you would stoop so low to do this. And I'm like, bro, it's April Fool's Day. Are you blind? But, but the majority of people did like it. So that was fun to see. And, no, it was fun to create. I actually brought a real hashtag pan up into my room to make the sound effects. So that was really funny. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wicked Penguin donated and said, also wanted to say, loved the 2 videos this week. They were really enjoyable. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked them. Thane donated and said, hello, Katori. Sorry to hear about the storms and the damaged kitchen ceiling. I felt you. My shower was damaged, so I had to replace a part of it. Thankfully, Mila was there to help me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's damaged house stuff is always a task, but I'm glad she was there to help you. Yeah, as far as the kitchen ceiling, I mean, it just has to dry out, and then we'll probably have to, you know, because we want to make sure it's completely dry before we try to, like, either A, paint it, or B, maybe we'll have to, like, replace it depending on if it's, like, too far gone. I don't think it's too far gone. It just got a bit of water damage. We just have to make sure it dries well. And then we got to make sure we, you know, plug up the leak. So we did call somebody, and we're waiting for them to come out to make sure that that's all, you know, nice and you know, secure, because if we have any more storms, we do not want any more water damage. Mr. One Upon has been a member for 15 months and said, as for me, I have been to the movie Flow with a friend of mine, and I just finished the first video of the list of videos to keep my fans busy. Oh, cool. Congratulations. And the movie Flow, I don't know what that movie is, actually. Oh, it was, oh, do you know what, that's that cat image I've been seeing going around. I didn't even know this was actually a movie. I've seen, like, clips of it, or, like, excuse me, images of it, but I have not actually. I didn't know it was a movie. So cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Very, very, very good to hear. Cyberman donated and said, your vid was ironic for me. A blackout happened to me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, some people, like some family members of mine, they were getting some blackouts depending on where they lived. And I was like, dang, I'm sorry. So thankfully we were okay. I mean, the only thing was I had a doctor's appointment the next day, so I was so exhausted because I stayed up, because we still like had, like, you know, we still like tornado watches, you know what I mean? So, I was staying up until whatever time it was, and then I had to wake up really early to go to the doctor's appointment. And I was like, dear gosh, I was like, I'm literally gonna expire. So I had to wake up early after staying up really late, and then I came home, crashed, and then I had to do like work, and I was like, nah fam, this ain't it. Ty Marshall donated and said, this morning I coughed up a pawn, a knight, and a bishop. I must have a chest infection. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's expected. I know April Fool's Day just happened, so I'm expecting to be absolutely obliterated by dad jokes. It's gonna be a hard day for me. Matthew Lund donated and said, once again on another performance, Footloose. Oh, so you're gonna be in the performance. Oh yeah, you're right. You do plays. Wish me luck. Definitely gonna need it on this one. Was my birthday yesterday. Keep up the good work. Oh, happy birthday, Matthew. Happy birthday to you. And the best of luck for performing on Footloose, because, I mean, I'm assuming there's a lot of choreography involved. Not sure what your part is, but either way, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have a good time. I mean, it's super cool that you get to perform in these things. Like, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. So yeah. Let's see. The Cat Crusader donated and said, you good, Katori? I'm a bit upset because some murder drones hater is impersonating my channel and basically framing me. So yeah, I got channel drama. That's crazy. I'm not sure who Murder Drones is, and but no, yeah, like obviously anybody trying to impersonate you is going to be extremely stressful. So yeah, you know, I guess just make people be aware of the situation, try to report them, and then just ignore them, honestly, ignoring, or ignoring to an extent. Obviously, you want to report, you know, anybody who's impersonating you, but, you know, yeah, just, you know, adding fuel to the fire always stresses you out and usually just gives them what they want, so hopefully that pans out well. I'm sorry to hear that people are being butts. Don't you just love how people just like to be mean? Like, I don't know. It sucks. But yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's check on Ko-fi. Oh, we do have one from Adam80. Part 1, don't wait for part 2. Okay. That's what he said. I'm just following the instructions. You donated 15. Okay, so this is probably why. So if this seems long, it's basically Adam said instead of donating like, you know, 5 times, he just, or whatever, how many ever times is like $3 donations, he just puts it all in one donation. And so this is probably like a 3-parter, I'm assuming. Okay. So in this 3-parter, we got Evil Queen, Neko, Spider Girl, and that's it. Okay. Thankfully, they all sound different, so this might be a little bit easier to do. So Evil Queen says, "Now it's time for my evil plan.
I'm thinking Pierce Branson.
Wait, what's... Oh, yeah, Branson, Neko? You're thinking of... Oh, Brosnan. Oh, Brosnan. Brosnan, Neko. You're thinking of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, you'll be surprised to find out that this plan isn't just a James Bond film. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Timothy Dalton. I've binged watched all 25 James Bond films to make sure that my plan is new and original. Oh. I have developed nano machines that can destroy anything made of metal. I will test them on New Orleans. But what keeps the nano machines from destroying each other? Platinum. They are programmed to ignore what they're made of. Hence, I have a platinum mine in Peru where I'm developing platinum tanks and aircraft. Platinum? Smart. It's rare and expensive, leaving little countermeasure for opposition. Precisely. First, I will take over Russia, then I will unleash my nanobots on the world. Wow, Queen, I'm impressed. So you managed to plot a scheme that isn't from a Bond film.
So I was right.
Pardon?
The Bond actor was Pierce Branson.
Brosnan.
Yeah, that guy.
But that isn't from a Bond film.
But it's from a James Bond video game.
What?
Yeah, the nano machines, the platinum mine, the platinum tanks, that's the plot of Everything or Nothing with Pierce Branson voice acting James Bond.
Brosnan, Neko.
Yeah, that guy. And William Dafoe acting the villain.
Who's that?
I think he played some Green Goblin in another superhero movie.
Doesn't ring a bell. Darn it, I thought my evil plan was new and original. Bro, that was a ride. I was trying to say all the names correctly. I'm like, who is this person? Alright, alright. Hopefully I said that all correctly. But no, thank you for the donation. Bobby donated and said, I've been on the fence on whether or not to tell dad jokes this stream. So far, 75 to 25 against. But at least this stream is pretty chill right now. I mean, it's up to you. Obviously, dad jokes, they disintegrate me a little bit. But I know people enjoy them. So, I mean, you know, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty chill. Obviously, not my thing, but I understand that people enjoy them. So I don't judge. Even if they make me disintegrate a little bit. So, yeah. No worries, no worries. Let me make sure there's no super chats. I definitely probably missed some. Oh, Ty donated and said, why was everyone so tired on April 1st? Because they finished a long 31-day march. Oh my gosh. I should have expected. Actually, I do expect it. I was preparing myself. The Cat Crusader donated and said, by the way, I'm also Parker Green, which is my actual name and formal channel name. Also changed the icon. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the context. I would not have known otherwise. I simply would not have known. Wait, hold up. Iron Piedmont donated and said, I don't think you got the panned out joke in my first Ko-fi. It's alright. No, I got it afterward. Well, I guess at first I really wasn't thinking about it, but I did get it afterwards. It said, it's alright, since I don't often make these jokes. I'll make sure to properly iron the joke out next time. Okay, yeah, you got it in all caps. I see it. Oh no, that's funny. But yeah, no, I'm glad you liked the video. It was fun to make. Steven Flores donated and said, "Hey Katori, I shared some fan art on Twitter and I hope you like it." Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, cool. It's Neko and Celeste. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Yeah, I've been debating on, I know people had a really fun time, like, having that Neko stream. However, talking as her for, like, 2 hours straight can put a strain on the voice. That's one of the reasons why I have been debating if I ever want to bring her back. But it might be cool. It might be fun. You know, it might be more chaotic now that we have a model to work with. So, we'll see. Whoops-a-daisy. Chat's a moving. Connor Hilchi? Hopefully I said that right. But Connor said, why did the poker players GF kick him out? He wasn't chipping in for rent. Oh, Connor. Oh no, the dad jokes. Oh, hold up. We have Adam doing a 1.5, part 1.5. Let's see. So this is an, let me see, make sure I got this up right. It's like this is like a 2-part donation. So we have Evil Queen and, so the same characters, Evil Queen, Neko, and Spider Girl. So it says, oh, sorry, I paused because when I was reading it, I'm like, I've already read this, but that's the whole point. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Sorry, I'll start it. Now it's time for my evil plan.
I'm thinking Pierce Branson.
Brosnan, Neko, you're thinking of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, you'd be surprised to find out that this plan isn't from a James Bond film. Wait, didn't we already do this script?
It does sound similar.
Right, let me check. Nanomachines, Platinum, Everything or Nothing, William Dafoe. Yeah, this is the same script. Why would Adam pay for the same script twice?
Well, he could be experiencing technical issues, or
maybe Katori hit him with the frying pan too hard in the last video, and he's having a hard time remembering it.
Maybe we shouldn't hit the listener on the head anymore.
Yeah, they're probably gonna end up with CTE if we continue it anymore. What do we do now?
I guess we can go play a game of GoldenEye.
Alright. As long as no one picks Objob. By the way, I have no idea who Objob is, so I hope I pronounced that name right. Alright, yeah, you even got me, Adam, because I was like, wait, I already read this, but yeah, there you go. Trepper donated and said, hello, Katori. Hope you're having a good weekend. Did you remember to time your thumbnail this week? I didn't! I'm so sorry. It's been such an exhausting week with the storms and lack of sleep that, I've been just hanging on by a thread. So, thank you for reminding me. Maybe this week, if, God willing, I am, not bombarded with stuff, I can remember. My gosh. Well, thank you for remembering, because I obviously certainly did not. Every time you say it, I feel like a week has not passed. I feel like you just asked me that yesterday. I'm like, how are we already here? But somehow we are, so I don't know what to say. Wicked Penguin donated and said, can I at least ask if you like the meme I posted on April Fool's Day? Sure. I don't know what meme you posted. I don't know. I don't know if it was in the hashtags. Where is it? It's not in the, I don't know if it was on Twitter. I'm not sure where it was posted, but yeah, I can look at it. I most certainly can. You most certainly can ask. I just don't know. I do not know where the meme is. But yes. Ty donated. Let's see what the joke is. Said, what did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tank likes ducks donated and said, oh, here we go. Why did the duck go to the chiropractor? To get his back quacked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Adam donated and said it was the frying pan, by the way. Okay, so that's why you did. Yeah, so there we go. We got our answer. It was the frying pan. Frying pan that made him donate. Almost the same thing twice. Shogo donated and said, I was playing more Monster Hunter last night, best girl, and it was so sad. There was a thunder outside our camp, and every time it boomed, you got really scared and would shake. But it was so cute, and it let me tickle you to cheer you up. It was adorable. What? First of all, I like thunderstorms, so I don't think that is very on par with me. But I guess if I was a cat, like actual real life cat, I mean, who knows? I mean, my cat Milo was very terrified of all the noise. So, I mean, I guess canonically, if I was a cat, maybe I would be terrified. But no, yeah, that's a cute screenshot. Well, I don't want to say it's a little kitty. It's a big cat. It's a big cat who'd be walking on 2 legs. But no, very, very cute. Very, very cute. Steven Flores donated and said, dumb question, Katori. So what would Katori vs. Vi think of the listener being engaged with Jinx? How would she take the news of the engagement? In our universe, since the events are different, I think she would be a bit cautious with the fact that, well, first of all, Jinx is still working and is with Silco, and the listener is working for Silco. So I think she'd be very suspicious of who Jinx is with. But on the other hand, I think she would be comforted in the fact that Jinx isn't by herself. Like, she actually found someone, and to like be with her rather than just being by herself. So, and I think like if she obviously met the listener, I think she'd be all for it. I don't think Vi would have anything against you personally or anything, especially since you helped Jinx like go kind of like navigate a lot of the stuff that she deals with. So yeah, I think she'd like you. I mean, obviously without any context, and if she just heard about you and she knows you work for Silco, then yeah, she's gonna be like mega sus. Bobby donated and said, meant if you liked it, not to like it, but in case you didn't see. Yeah, I don't think I saw it, or if I did see it, I forgot what it was, so it's probably best to get a refresher. Oh. Oh, what cartoon is this? What cartoon is this? I can't remember. I don't think I can't remember what cartoon this is from. That's cool. You made like you put all our faces on it. That's cute. I don't remember what show that's from. I think I only have seen like the characters, but I actually don't think I watched that as a kid. So I don't know what movie that is. But that's cool, Bobby. Obviously, I can't watch the whole thing at the moment, but yeah, I don't know how I missed this. I must have missed this. But no, Bobby, thank you for making a video for April Fool's Day. Thank you. Oopsie daisy. I am behind. Oh no, actually, I'm not too behind. There we go. Ty donated and said, Why do cake and baseball? What do cake and a baseball have in common? They both need a batter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, we're actually all caught up. This usually never happens this early on. Oh, I can actually read the chat. Vander, give me rent. Oh, is that in reference to like the Spider-Man meme, since we were like having Silco be like Jameson? Evidently Natasha called Thane out. I don't know why. I just see it all in caps. I'm like behind in chat, so like I have no idea what happened. But someone got called out. This just means like if you hit me with a frying pan in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. I can confirm, Mr. Shmee, I have never dreamed about hitting you with a frying pan, so you can be rest assured that I've never hit you with a frying pan, except like theoretically in the video, I suppose, because I guess whoever listens to the video is the listener, so I don't know about that one. Wicked Penguin donated and said, can I just say thank you to chat for posting dad jokes today? It means a lot to me. Yeah, the good old dad jokes. Everybody be posting dad jokes. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Mr. Smee donated and said, I don't buy Silco as Jameson. Jameson is loud, angry, and bombastic, while Silco's too cold and calculating. That is true. I never really viewed Silco as, like, if we were thinking of, like, his personality within, like, Spider-Man lore, I don't know who he would be. I feel like Doc Ock is a little bit too charismatic, so I'm not really sure. I guess he would be more like, the Green Goblin, right? I mean, probably not, well, the Green Goblin before he goes kind of insane. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure who it would be. Oh, the Death Viper donated and said, yo, I just found this. What do you do on here? I guess it just depends. Like, did you just find me? Like, do you not even know what I do at all? Honestly, I'm not really like what you would call a streamer. I don't really stream all the time. I stream once a week for kicks and giggles. This is mainly an ASMR or just like audio roleplay channel, as cringe as that sounds. But yeah, we chill here on Saturdays, talk about whatever. It's kind of just a chill space. You know, just answer questions and things like that. Sometimes we have a theme, like sometimes, you know, we actually do stuff, but today we're just chilling today. So if you decide to stick around, I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Oh, whoops, did I say you donated, Mr. Smee? I'm sorry. Every time I read a comment, it's usually a donation, so like I'm like on autopilot, so my bad. But you're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Death Viper's like, yeah, I have no idea. Well, I'm sorry you came here without context. This is probably really weird, but I hope you enjoy your time here anyways. If ASMR or roleplays aren't your thing, I mean, at least this isn't an ASMR roleplay. But that's mainly what my channel is, so I don't really stream that often. I'm not like a professional streamer. I don't have all the, you know, bells and whistles, I suppose, that most of them do. Or their lovely schedule that they have. Or I don't know, do streamers just chat, right? Is that something they do? I don't know. Natasha said, I basically listen to all her audios, even the F4M specific ones, but if she ever dabbled in 40k, I'm gonna conveniently miss that one. 40k? Oh, do you mean like Warhammer? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know much about Warhammer. It's not really my thing, so I guess you're in luck, Natasha, because most likely I probably won't make a video about 40k if that's what you're talking about, if you're talking about Warhammer. So. You know what, Mr. Smee, I partake in my gosh, look, I'm being cringe right now because I can't even speak. Yes, I do partake in cringe with pride. I mean, that's the only way to live, you know, otherwise you're just too boring. And you gotta be a little cringe in order to enjoy life, you know what I mean? YOLO and all that jazz. Fresh lit and, you know, fresh and... Oh... Suggestion, drink water. Well, thank you, Instant Nukes. That's probably a very good suggestion because I have not drunk water at all. Oh, Summerman donated and said, I added you on Twitter with some art I made from an app. Okay. Sadly, for some reason, it did not notify me that you added me. Sometimes that doesn't work. Did you put the hashtag in it? Always put the hashtag in just in case, because sometimes it doesn't show up. Hold on, I might be able to find it. Oh, I see it. That's cute. It's like almost reminds me of like those, like Japanese festivals, you know? Where they wear like their, what's it called again? My brain. The kimonos. They're cute. Mm-hmm. No Shogo. Of course I'm cringe. Sometimes, you know, everybody's... Stop it. I see the ads. Get out of here. No, the page has to reload. Get out of here. We don't want the ads. I literally don't want the ads. I literally said no. I don't know why YouTube doesn't listen. Hopefully you guys can get ads. I tried my best. Wait, stop. I see it. My gosh. I feel like I'm, like, trying to snipe in here. But yeah. Wait, what did I just move? I just moved something that was invisible on my screen. Let's not do that. I remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, no, see, the Chogo, being a little cringe sometimes is a good thing. You know, you just, you know, it is a compliment to be cringe sometimes. It is the way. Dang it doesn't really get me when I blink. My gosh, like I can never blink with the model. My eyes are always half open, I swear to God. Wait, did that blink? Okay, I guess it kind of did. Maybe it's just my glasses that are the problem. Oh, we have some Ko-fi donations. I'm sorry, I'm getting up. I'm all over the dang place. Let's see. Cobalt donated and said, Hey Katori, I wanted to tell you about Cyclock. She's a Marvel hero with a butterfly aesthetic. By that, I mean her powers usually manifest as butterflies. She's a telepathic ninja who is usually associated with the X-Men. I have never heard of her. I'm, again, obviously being more in line with the DC lore. That makes sense, but no, I've never heard of her, so, Interesting. The more you know. I do like butterflies, as I do, you know, raise them in the summertime, for those who don't know. Bless their little souls. But that's cool, Cobalt. I was not aware. Thane donated and said, not a fun anecdote, but do you remember the situation with my neighbor? It impacted me more than expected because this week I got a panic attack in the middle of a friend's stream. Oh no! Milo comforted me and my friend texted me to cheer me up. I'm fine now. There's a part 2. Hold on. Continues saying, the panic attack was triggered by something that happened during the stream. The streamer, she couldn't know it would do that, and I wasn't able to control it. Hopefully things are better. Hopefully things are fine now. I'm sorry to hear that, Thane. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I can't remember the exact specifics, but all I know is that your neighbor was just being like utterly crazy and like actually like low-key violent, so that's not good. So hopefully, I don't know if your neighbor is still around your area anymore, but I'm sorry to hear that, you know, it's badly impacting you. I hope you take the time you need, and I hope you are doing okay. And I'm glad that Mila's there for you. That's very important. So I'm glad you're okay now. But I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you have to be all stressed out. Panic attacks are not fun. They're not fun. I had a few in my day, and they are not fun. So I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope you get better. Hope you feel better. Wicked Penguin donated and said, so since people have been talking about a Jinx wedding, does that mean we might get more Boss GF or Tagger? Also, you're not cringe. This coming from someone who lives with cringe. I mean, I'm not saying like my whole personality is cringe. I just mean every once in a while someone can be cringe. You know what I mean? Just a little. I don't know. I'm just not being on a high horse, okay? Like I know at some point in my life I will probably be cringe, you know, but I don't think I'm just cringe 100% or anything. But thank you, Bobby. Thank you. What was your question? Will we get more Boss GF or Tagger? I don't know. I know that Boss GF we did get an engagement, and Tagger we got an engagement. Sadly, I can't remember if it really just depends on how the reviews were. I know that Tagger's last video, I don't know if it did well or not. I know initially it didn't. Maybe over sometimes, like on rare occasions over time, the video will actually continuously get more views versus like going stagnant. So sometimes if that's the case, I will decide to continue it. So it just depends. It depends. We might get more of them. It's not like, as I know people hate when I say, oh, you never know. But I always say that because I never want to say, oh, you're never going to get a video of them again. Because really, it just depends on, you know, if I think it's something that will do well, or if it's something that I'm inspired to do. So, yeah, maybe. It just depends. But as far as the Jinx wedding goes, even I'm not sure how that's... I think, honestly, in terms of wedding videos, most likely it'll be honeymoon videos, because it's going to be really hard to do a wedding audio when usually at weddings there's tons of people. So... If depending, well, obviously for the Jinx one, but if for any future videos where it's like getting married, it's most likely will be after the actual wedding ceremony. I think that would be the only way I can do it, since I'm one person. I mean, granted, I know I have a range of voices, but I'm pretty sure it's not just going to be females that come to the ceremony, so it would be a bit hard to do weddings. So I wish I could do weddings. That'd be like really cool to like do a whole wedding ceremony, but that I'd have to plan that so far ahead. But yeah, so for any of those videos, whenever they do, or if they happen, will probably be honeymoon videos, because it's just easier. If that makes sense. Where are we at? I definitely missed some super chats. Here we go. Ty donated and said, how do you tell the difference from a baby snake and an adult snake? The baby snake has a rattle. Oh my goodness, Ty. Oh my goodness. Dark Vortex donated and said, hey Gatori, have you seen the new Minecraft? I have not. I don't know. I'm a big stickler for character design and art design in general. I mean, as you know, I went to art school, so, but no, I mean, like, since I did go, I mean, I don't know. I looking at what they did, like, honestly, just from how it looks, I wasn't sure if I was able to stomach it, like, just going to see it. Like, even if the storyline was good, I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to, like, watch it because it looks so bad. In my opinion, maybe some people like the way it looks. I don't know. But also, from seeing the trailer, and I think the storyline itself seems really weak. And I know people's excuses, oh, well, it's obviously a kid's show. I'm like, first of all, the Lego movie was a kid's show, and it was great. So, that's not an excuse. So was Shrek was also a kid's show, and the storyline was great, so, like, I don't want to hear it. But, I'm pretty sure from the trailer, the main concept of the thing is like, oh, the pigmen are trying to destroy creativity, so we have to save it. And I'm like, what the heck? That's the storyline? Out of all, like, I think there was even Minecraft lore. Oh gosh, what was it? It was from, there was some video game, I think it was like, actually, like an actual console video, which I know Minecraft's also on console, but I'm not talking about Bedrock. Like, it was actually a separate video game where you played as like a Minecraft character, and the things were a little bit more, a little bit different, a little more detailed, but it still looked like Minecraft. I can't remember what it was called, but that had a lore to it, which was kind of interesting. It was some kind of like dark thing was spreading. I can't remember what it was. It was like some kind of corruption. I don't remember, but, oh no, one of my earbuds is missing. Oh no, crap. Anyways, oh my gosh, to answer your question, I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. I don't know. Well, actually, I have not seen it. To answer your question, I've not seen it. But whether I will see it, I don't know. Because some people are saying that it's full of memes and, like, it's so bad that it's good kind of thing. So, I don't know. Will it just be kind of funny to watch because it's kind of, like, quote-unquote bad? That it's, you know, not bad. Or it's just funny because it's so bad? I don't know. And I know that there's, like, references to even, like, Technoblade, like, one of the really popular Minecraft YouTubers, so I don't know. I'm not excited to see it. Maybe if, like, I don't know, maybe if our local movie theater decides to like have like a half off day or like something where it's like really cheap, then maybe I'll go see it just to, you know, just to see. But I probably, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it. Anyways, I'm sorry. That was a long rant. Garrick Anderson donated and said, okay, that's it. Next fan mail, you're getting some Warhammer 40k books. I mean, you can give them to me. I just don't know if I'll have time to read it. Like, I would just hate for you to get me these books that I will probably not have the time to read. I have so many other books I'm supposed to be reading. I still haven't finished my Mirror World series, actually, or my Charlie Bone books. So that's up to you if you want to send those to me. But most likely, I probably will not have the time to read them. I just don't want you to spend money on something I may not use. But that's totally up to you. I mean, who knows? He said, don't worry, they'll come be core books or encyclopedias just so you can get some lore. I mean, if I really want to know the lore of Warhammer, I can probably just look online. I'd hate for you to send, you know, books to me when, you know, you don't have to, but that's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Ah, shoot. I lost my place. But, you know, thank you for donating, Derek. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for donating, Garrick. Thank you. My goodness. Cyberman donated and said, cringe Katori, the chat not really new sigh. LOL. Wait, what? Cringe Katori. The chat not really new sigh. LOL. Are you saying the chat saying not really and you're saying LOL? I think that's what you meant. I think that's what you meant. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It was kind of hard to tell. Yeah, Minecraft story mode. I think that's what it was. Thank you, Spaceman. I knew it was something. The guy donated and said, hey Kat, just wanted to pop in and say hi. Currently at work, I have worked 58 hours this week, my goodness. So in case I don't make it back, have a nice stream, and my friend made fun of me for being a Gryffindor. No. No, don't be taking that. Listen, I know people like making fun of Gryffindors because it's like, oh, you're a basic Gryffindor. It's like, listen, okay, Gryffindors are cool. Every house can be cool, okay? We are cool. We are brave. We are brave Gryffindors. And we have, honestly, a pretty good color scheme. Gold and red is pretty nice. So no, don't be taking that. You can't be taking that as a Gryffindor. We're Gryffindors, gosh darn it. We can't be taking people talking bad about us. That's like the whole point of our house. We're prideful, right? Is that what it is? I think that's what it says. I can't remember who's prideful. I think it's the Gryffindors. We can't be taking that line down. Time Marshall. Oh, but anyways, oh no, other than that, I hope you get some rest after your very busy work week, and thank you for popping in to say hi. Hello. Very happy to see you. Ty donated and said, went to a supermarket and I found Batman shampoo, but I was disappointed that they didn't have a conditioner Gordon. Rip Val Kilmer. Oh my goodness. Conditioner Gordon. I mean, hey, if there's actually a real conditioner like that's called Gordon, that's great. I will buy it because my hair definitely, it's, you know, needs that conditioner, you know what I mean? Healthy hair is good hair. Oh, shoot. Crap. I lost my place. Actually, I think, let me check on Ko-fi. I know we have some Ko-fis. I think the last one donated was, last one I read was Thanes. Yeah. Cyberman donated and it says, Witch Cora. So I'm assuming this is something that Witch Cora says. So Witch Cora says, okay, now that we got that out of the way, we need a plan of action if we're going to ever save Cyberman for good. Housekeeper says, well, I might have an idea, but we need Katori's outfit and her doppelganger. Doppelganger? Says both of them stare at Cora. Wait, both of them? I thought Witch Cora is just Witch Cora. Both of them stare at Cora. Cora says, oh? Is both of them? Am I missing someone? Maybe. No, I think it's just Witch, Cora, and Housekeeper that are talking. Hopefully I said that correctly. Sorry, since you said both of them stare at Cora, I was thinking, oh no, did I miss somebody? But I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Let me see. Wicked Penguin. Oh, there's a 2-part donation. We have a video for context, I'm assuming. Okay, that was an Undertaker bell sound. Okay, what's the next part of the donation say? If a king sleeps on a king mattress and a queen sleeps on a queen mattress, where does the prince sleep? On, an air mattress. Oh my gosh. I was waiting for it. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Stephen Flores, thank you for donating, Bobby. Stephen Flores donated and said, "Hi, Katori. I'm sorry I have to leave the stream early, but hope you have a good rest of your stream. Good night, Katori, and much love to you. P.S. You still think I'm cringe? I don't think you're cringe, Stephen. Don't worry. But yeah, no. Thanks for sticking around while you could. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and no worries for leaving early. I'm just happy that you're able to come, and yeah. Thanks for stopping by." Oh, Trepper donated and said, "My ongoing series of dumb questions. Question, I think 10. If centaurs have a human torso and a body of a horse, does it have 2 sets of ribs and organs? If so, how would you think the digestion process works?" I mean, I'm assuming their ribs extend further down. I think it's just like, they probably would have 2 sets of ribs because they would need to have like joints there, and like almost like how we do normally, like when we're standing, right? They would need to have like joints for like, you know, like for the leg sockets for the first set of legs. So I could see them having 2 sets of ribs, but I don't think they'd have 2 sets of organs. It'd probably be just 1 set of organs just distributed evenly. I'm not really sure. I'm sure there's probably some, like, I've seen like fantasy books before that like show the anatomy of fantasy creatures. I'm sure there's someone who thought about it in more depth, but I think in terms of ribs, they probably would have to have 2 sets, I think. But as far as organs, I think they'd have only 1 set of organs, I think. I don't know for sure. Sorry, I was trying to see where I left off at the super chats because the chat flew. Oh no, don't, please load. There we go. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "I just had a thought the other day. I kind of wish there was a fight scene between Chris Farley and the fat Scotsman from Austin Powers." Now that's comedy. Honestly, I wish Chris Farley was still alive because I feel like he could have definitely starred in a lot of projects that would have been really funny to just see him in. He's such a, he's so, I don't know, he's so like expressive, and like I've never seen anybody like able to replicate like how he like what he does. It's great. So no, that would be super cool if he was able to star in Austin Powers. Like I would love that. The guy donated and said, "Gryffindor for life. He's a Slytherin. Also, it's even harder considering the fact I work in a factory, hashtag blue collar work." Bro, you can't be having a Slytherin bully you. Okay, first of all, he has nowhere to go, okay? I understand, like, I know sometimes we get picked on by the Hufflepuffs being like, "Oh, you guys are too prideful, huh? You know how Gryffindors are." And it's like, okay, haha, I get it. You know, we're the most common house and we're prideful. I get it. But, like, bro, it's a freaking Slytherin, okay? You gotta be kidding me. They have no pedestal to stand on. There's nowhere for them to go. Their house is usually more than not worse than ours. So I understand the Hufflepuffs. They really have done no wrong, you know. But the Slytherins, nah. They have no leg room. No leg room. There's nothing. So yeah, we can't stand for that. We can't stand to be bullied by Slytherin. No. But no, yeah, yeah. Indeed. Glad to see a fellow Gryffindor out there. Severman donated and said, Tagger was there, but I didn't put her name. Sorry. That's okay. I felt bad if I read it incorrectly. But I'm glad to know did I miss her name? I don't think I missed it. Yeah, I guess you didn't put it in. So, all right, well, good. I'm not good, but I'm glad I didn't misread it, is what I mean. So, all right. Ty donated and said, why did Shaggy go to the underwater disco? He likes a Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness, Ty. It's been a while since I've seen a Scooby-Doo dad joke. My goodness. This is so random. I'm assuming there's context to this, but Mr. Smee's just like, hiss y'all. You a Slytherin, Mr. Smee? I thought Mr. Smee was a Hufflepuff. Wicked Penguin donated and said, do not touch. That's got to be an unsettling thing to read in Braille. Oh my gosh. Actually, that would be hilarious if that was put in a movie. Like, you know, that would be interesting. Like, if it was somehow put in the plot in some way. Like, where someone is, like, trying to figure out, like, something, and then they read do not touch, and they're like, oh, no. I wonder how, you know, that'd be interesting. Like, if there was, like, a blind character in a movie, and then, like, whenever it cuts to their point of view, the whole screen is actually, like, black. Which, I mean, some people who are, like, considered legally blind aren't, like, completely blind. Like, sometimes they can see shadows or shapes or some light. So I guess it just depends on what type of blindness they have. But it'd be interesting if, like, whatever kind of blindness they have, it cuts to them, you can't really see. And then, like, it'd be interesting. I don't know how would they portray that, because like it's through touch. So I wonder if, like, unless it's just like, maybe sometimes it shows their hands when they touch stuff, so like you can see they're reading something, but you don't know what it says. And then I don't know. Visually how would you do that? Unless you show their thoughts. But no, that'd be interesting. Like, like a character actually touching. So, I know it was meant to be a joke, Bobby, but I was just thinking, man, that'd actually be really interesting if that was, like, put into like a story. Like, but anyways. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I'm from House Hashut? What? Oh wait, is that like the American houses? I know there's like a wizarding school like in the US or North America or something. I looked it up, but I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's just from Warhammer. Okay. I thought you were like talking from Harry Potter or something. I was like, what? I'm like, there's no Harry Potter links popping up. What is this? Oh, you're a Ravenclaw. Okay. Okay, Mr. Smee. I'm not. Yeah, I guess you're too sassy to be a Hufflepuff. They're little beans. Mr. Smee's a Ravenclaw. Yeah, well, okay, technically there is, I know Mr. Smee's like, we need some glasses. I think there is a glasses for this model, but they're like big circular glasses, and mine aren't circular glasses, so it looked weird on me. But I do know that you can change the texture of things. So if I can go into the original texture files, if I can like find, or I can make it myself, I guess, but if I can get glasses that look similar to mine, then yeah, I'll put it on. I have to mess with the texture files, because there's only one type of glasses, and they're like basically Harry Potter glasses. Not my style of glasses, but yeah. Crap, I lost my place. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Bobby donated and said, interestingly enough, I wrote a script about a Slytherin who stood up for a Gryffindor who was being bullied by his fellow Gryffindors. It was a lot of fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, you know, I guess we Gryffindors, sometimes we just bully each other. Gosh dang. Nah, I mean, honestly, I'm sure there could be jerks in any house, but I'm assuming most of the jerks come from both Slytherin and Gryffindor. You know, while there are good attributes to both houses, those attributes, if they're amplified in the wrong direction, can lead to some not so great people. Like legit, like actually legit Harry's dad, who was actually a bully, which is insane. Bro. Oh, I never ate any of my grapes. I just noticed they're still here. Poor little grapes. she got the Mr. Shmee half glasses. Yeah, my glasses are like let's take a look. I'm blind. I took them off. Yeah, they're just like rectangular glasses. Like, you know, I guess like they're more rounded than being like straight rectangle. It's not like a straight rectangle. You know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know. Like it's still like, it's like curved on the side. It's more rounded, but you know, it's like more like of an oblong shape. And they're not like ovals either. It's not like ovals. And they're not like half circles either. That was what Mr. Shmee said. I actually can't even freaking read right now. Yeah, what are half glasses? Let me see. Maybe that's what I do have. They're not exactly in the shape of half glasses. Like, what would they be called? What are these called? I guess they're just called rectangle. It said like you know, like woman's half rim glasses is what these ones are called. I guess they are well, no, mine aren't half rim. They have the whole rim around it. They almost have like a rose goldish, well, not really rose goldish. It's a bit of a gold tone metal, but anyway. I need these to read. Yeah, I'll have to make my glasses. Ty donated and said, the best gift I ever received was a broken drum. You can't beat it. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it, Ty. Well, at least expect it. The dad joke still comes. Oh yeah, no, my glasses aren't half moon glasses. They're more like rectangular. But, no, Mr. Shmee, I do wear them all the time. I mean, technically, I don't have to wear them. Like, I can walk around and, like, I can function as a person, but everything does look really blurry. Or at least somewhat blurry. Like, if I focus on something, it's a little bit less blurry, but generally speaking, things are kind of blurry. Like, a little bit. Like, there's, like, a little bit of a haze around everything, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like not high definition. Especially words. The main thing is, like, if I walked around without my glasses, like, I think my body would feel the need to squint because I'm like, hey, like, this isn't as crispy as it should be looking. But I'd survive. I'd be okay. But yeah, like, to read, to draw, because I mean, like, I could draw without them, but I just wouldn't, like, I might miss some things, like, at least little details. So yeah, I usually have to wear my glasses all the time. But I'm kind of a dumb person because when it comes to conventions, I'm like, well, obviously most of the characters I cosplay do not wear glasses. So I'm like, put my glasses in my purse and I'm blind. I cannot see. Well, I mean, I can see, but like, I can't really read that well. And so sometimes, like, when I go up to like the dealer's room and the artist alley and stuff, I'm like squinting to see the stuff. And I tell people too, like, when I go up, I'm like, by the way, I'm like, I cannot see. I'm like, so if I look like I'm mad at you, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to see. And they're like, oh, haha, okay. And sometimes I'm asking my sister, I'm like, what's that? I'm like, oh, because like, if it's far away, I can't see it. If it's up close, I can see. But if it's like far away, I'm like, is that Chainsaw Man across the way? I'm like, is that what I'm seeing? So yeah, I'm kind of dumb. I probably should get contacts, but I don't feel like putting contacts in my eyes every day. I just wear glasses, so I'm too lazy to buy them. Like, I don't want to buy contacts just for a convention. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways. Anywho. Garrick Anderson donated and said, recently seen a photo where this guy cooks food from cartoon shows and what he made was pizza bao buns. They looked awesome. I want to try it someday. I wonder what those are from. Pizza bao buns. Must be from, you said it was from a TV show. I wonder where it's from. Wait, what? You make a swell Velma, bro? Why did you go looking like Daphne? What are you talking about? I never cosplayed as Daphne. I guess I could cosplay as Velma. That way I could, well, Grandma. Velma. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Velma. I like Velma. Velma, has like really dark rimmed glasses. So mine aren't that. So I don't know, unless there's like, granted, I know there's like some clip things you could put on your glasses. I wonder if there's something I can put on my glasses to make them look like they're darker rimmed, even though they're not. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cosplayed anyone that looks like Daphne. Most of my cosplays are actually dudes, which is funny. Because like I cosplay usually as my favorite characters and stuff. Like I cosplay as Naruto and Gaara and Aaron Yeager and like Nagisa from Free. All of them people. I mean, granted, I do cosplay as Jinx, so she's not a dude, but I also cosplayed as Hannah from Black Butler. I'm trying to think of anybody else who I cosplayed as. Yeah. Oh, big boots? You mean the big boots? Like the... Oh, you're talking about the Scooby-Doo boots? Like those Scooby-Doo shoes that I bought? Those were cool. But actually, when I wore that, I did wear my glasses so I could see. Because that wasn't like a canon outfit, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I was being a specific character. It was just like, you know, a random outfit I bought. So, glasses were worn. Okay, hold on. Let me see. We have some donations. Wicked Penguin donated and said, my wife told me to pick up 6 cans of Sprite at the grocery store. When I got home, I realized I picked 7 up. Oh my gosh. Here, all right, here we go. I was wondering when we were gonna get some more dad jokes from Bobby. Bobby donated and said, interestingly enough, I wrote a script about Slytherin who stood up for a Gryffindor who was being bullied by... Oh, that's weird. I must have missed your other, I wonder why those... Because, yeah, this donation was right. So, yeah, I wonder why the 7-Up donation is below this one. So, I don't know. That's weird. Bobby donated and said, I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I've seen enough. You also missed my other Kofi. Okay, so I did. I wasn't sure if it was, like, a mix-up, because sometimes Kofi likes to, like, joggle things around based on, like, when they actually process through. But yeah, no, I'm sorry that... I'm sorry I missed it. But I did find it. I actually did find it. I actually found it. But, you've seen enough, Bobby? You've seen enough? Bobby donated and said, whenever someone asks me why I wear sunglasses all the time, they're a prescription. It also helps whenever I have to escort anyone from one location to another. Wait, when someone asks me if I wear Oh, okay, so they're prescription sunglasses. You be escorting? Oh my goodness, Bobby be escorting people. Wait, why is this frozen? It said like, literally Google Chrome was like, notification alert. They're like, your other tab isn't performing well. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? It's performing just fine. Or actually, no, it's not. It's actually legit frozen. Okay, we're gonna have to reload it. I wonder why this YouTube tab is just, it's ain't it. Like, it likes to freeze up all the time. But you know, I've been thinking about getting, because sometimes I do have colored contacts for characters, and I've been too lazy to put like in prescriptions in, because like at the time I wasn't sure what my glasses prescription was. So I just put 00 in like an idiot. So, but I probably should. Probably help me see. Actually, I probably need to go to the eye doctor. It's been a while. My astigmatism is probably getting worse. Did Chrome ever fix the whole using up all your RAM thing? I have no idea, actually. You know what? My computer's weird. Recently, Fortnite has not been working for me, like, at all. Like, I've been lagging, like, it's been lagging out my butt. Like, I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. And, I thought, like, I even actually downloaded all local assets for Fortnite, so it didn't have to stream it while I was, because there's some assets that you get through Wi-Fi, if you don't want them on your PC, but I downloaded them all locally, like, on a different, not my local C hard drive, I have a different internal hard drive I downloaded it on, and it was still running bad, and then for some reason, even though before I had, like, 50 gigabytes free on my PC, it said, you only have 19 gigabytes free, and I'm thinking, what? How did this happen? I tried to clear temporary files, I tried to clear a bunch of stuff, and then, like, I just gave up. I was like, I don't know where all this stuff is coming from. Like, I don't know what else to delete, bro. Like, where is this? Like, where is all this space that's being taken up? One day, I just reset my, turned on my PC, doing my thing, and I see it says, you have 72 gigabytes free. And I'm like, where did you come from? Where have you been? So I don't know how in the world all that got cleared up. Like, we went from 19 gigabytes free to 72. I don't know. But, so yeah, now my Fortnite's running fine. But as far as my Google Chrome, I have no idea. So I'm sorry that was a big tangent about Fortnite, but, that was the main thing that wasn't working for me recently. And as far as, like, my Google Chrome works, I don't know if it's been giving me too many issues recently, but I probably should check on that. Recently, though, I also have minimized a lot of the tabs because I didn't need them anymore. They were references for things. So maybe I just had too many tabs. But I'm sure there's a way that I can, fix it for the future and stuff like that. Ah, crap. Let me check on Ko-fi. I'm losing my place. You know what? I feel like I just lost a grape. I had a grape in my hand that I was gonna eat, and now it's like not in my hand anymore. I do not know where it went. I mean, I have a bowl of grapes, but I don't think I put it back in there. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Actually, I don't think I'm behind. For once, I'm not behind. Yeah, I don't know if it was like an update or like some files. Like, I honestly don't know what was going on with my storage. It's really weird. But anywho. Yeah, where did that grape go? Maybe this is it? I have no idea. I don't know. These are called sweet grapes, and they are sweet, but I feel like they're lightly sweet. They could, almost like they don't have a lot of flavor. Kind of disappointed. Do you prefer green grapes or purple grapes? It depends. I mean, if you're talking about like the OG purple grapes and green grapes, I do prefer purple grapes. But like, I know they're like coming out with like these cool new sweet grapes. Like, there were like these green grapes that are called candy grapes, and they were like really like they were called cotton candy grapes, I think. I don't know what. They were really sweet. They were all so like any of those like candy grapes or jam grapes, whatever grapes that are really really sweet. I don't care what color they are. But if you're talking about like the traditional like red and green grapes, usually the green grapes are more sour, so I do prefer the red ones, if that makes sense. No, it's not really, I don't really eat grapes that often anyways, but no. These ones are like purple. Like a really dark purple. Since I said sweet grapes, I thought, oh, heck yeah. But they're like really, honestly, they're a little bland, I'm not gonna lie. But like, they're big and they're crunchy or whatever, but I was expecting like a lot of sweetness, so I'm just kind of sad, not gonna lie. Skin Talor donated and said, what did the Panda Express employee do on his break? He went for a walk. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna kill me. Oh, the dad jokes of today. Granted, it is April, so I understand. What? Someone said I played Russian roulette with my reflection of the mirror and I won. Well, I guess I'm glad you won. Oh yeah, freezing grapes and eating them. Yeah, I've done that too. I think my favorite ones were, there were these ones called jam grapes and they tasted amazing. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to eat them all because we bought a bunch before they, would stop selling. And I was like, crap, like they're gonna mold before we can eat them all because grapes just like to mold, I guess. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna save these suckers. So I washed them, I threw them in a bag, and then I was able to eat them from the, from the frozen grapes. It was great. Derek Anderson donated and said, So do you do any gaming lately or buy new games? Not really. I'm not anything new, but mainly just Fortnite. Oh, I've been playing a lot of Repo recently. Like it's freaking funny. It's just, I don't know, it's a really dynamic game, and like I like games where you play with multiple people and like it's like chaotic. So mainly just Repo. Repo's been the new game I've been playing. Other than that, just like some Fortnite. I really haven't had the time to play Apex, honestly. I'm mainly just playing Fortnite because I have the battle pass, and my brother plays it. So yeah. Other than Baldur's Gate, yeah, just those 2 games. Ty donated and said, I'm proud to announce that I have completed the very first item on my bucket list. I've acquired the bucket. Oh my gosh, Ty. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Death Viper donated and said, I'm going, nice stream. I'll probably watch more later. Oh, well, thank you for sticking around. I wasn't sure if you stuck around since I'm just some random old gal, but thank you for staying. I hope you had at least a little bit of fun, and yeah, thanks. If you come back to watch more later, thanks. I appreciate that. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, Crimson cotton candy grapes are great. But they don't really actually taste like cotton candy. They just taste really sweet. So, I don't know. I like them. I think they're great. I think they're just swell. Does anyone actually play Apex anymore? I know. And I was thinking, what do you guys think? Like, if we did another game night, whenever I have some freaking free time, would you rather we do Apex, or would you rather we do, like Fortnite instead? Since they're both kind of like Battle Royale, but also Fortnite is kind of new for you guys, maybe it might be more fun. And, what's the word? And, I can't think of it. There'd be more people in the lobby, so that way another person would be able to get in during the round. Apex, Iron, okay. I was just curious, Apex? Alright, cool. That's fine. I really, it doesn't matter to me either or. Like, I won't be mad with either decision. No opinion. Alright, cool. I was just curious. I know people have asked before about Fortnite, so I wasn't sure if people, like, still actually liked Apex, because I figured if people were kind of, like, like, not really super cool at Apex anymore, then, like, I wouldn't mind switching over to Fortnite if people wanted that. So, thought I'd ask. Adam donated and said, want to hear an April Fool's Day joke about paper? I'm assuming I'm gonna hear it anyways. Let's see what you gotta say. Adam donated, said, never mind, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Ba, 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 ba. Mr. Shmee. First of all, it seems like everybody's really in favor of Apex, but he's like, I'd say Fortnite, but you want to do build mode, and build mode is giga cringe. It ain't cringe. Listen, Mr. Shmee, build mode is the true way to play. You just can't handle it. You gotta learn how to build. You gotta learn how to do them 90s. I've learned from the best. My brother is the best. He is the one that builds them 90s. He is trained. He is a true warrior. True Giga Chad. Actually, no, he's not a Chad. I refuse my brother to be a Chad. He's a true Giga gamer. And I can never be at his level. I have tried, but I have hopefully made him proud. Dude, I made him proud. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you this. I was so proud of myself. Because all the time, I'm dead weight compared to him. Like, he is always balling it. Like, he 1v3'd once and, like, he won us a Battle Royale. And I was like, oh my gosh, Roy, you were amazing. This one time, he was trying to down, because it was a 2v2. It was me and him and some other people, 2 other players, and he was trying to ball it like usual, you know, being the baller that he is. He sadly got downed, and I was like, oh crap! It was me, a 1v2, and I was like, Roy, I'm gonna try my best, but I'm sorry if I lose, but I will try to make you proud. And wouldn't you know it, I actually did it, and I was like, I did it, brother, I did it. I felt so proud. I felt so happy. I was like, I hope he made you proud. He's like, man. He's like, I'm actually really disappointed in myself. He's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't get it. And I was like, no. I'm like, no. I'm like, for once I saved you. Like, you saved me so many times. It's about time I repay the favor. I'm not dead weight. So, I'm glad that I have now upped my skill set, and so I'm in my brother's lobbies. I'm not like actual dead weight. So, granted. Oh my gosh, sorry, I talk so long, like, hold on. I just let a piece of grape in my mouth like an idiot and I almost swallowed it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I need to learn how to space out my words, but anyways. Yeah, so that was a proud moment of myself, and, yeah. I know my brother was, like, really disappointed in himself. He's like, man, he's like, I can't believe, I'm like, no, I'm like, don't feel bad, like, I'm always the one who gets downed, and you're always the one that saves me, so it's, like, now I feel like I'm pulling my weight, you know what I mean? And, yeah, so, yeah, that was the best moment, like, I think it was a few days ago, too. I was, like, it was, like, the best. I was so happy. I felt so great that day. I felt so great. But, yeah, you know, because my bro, I've seen him play, like, I'm not trying to, like, just put him on a high horse, but he edits like crazy sometimes, and I, like, don't know how he, like, manages it, so I wish I could be that kind of skill. But one thing I'm great is at sniping, so he recognizes that whenever he finds a sniper, he's like, just take it. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go, brother. Anyways, here, I'm gonna calm down. That was a long run on. Anyways. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I started a new playthrough on RDR2, and I'm trying to get the legendary satchel, excuse me, so I can hold more items, so far I'm making good progress. Oh, well, yeah, congratulations. I hope your progress continues to go much, much further. Very, very good to hear, and I wish you luck on the quest of getting the legendary satchel. Wicked Penguin donated and said, I just adopted a dog from the local blacksmith. When I brought him home, he made a bolt for the door. Oh no. Well, Baba, you better make sure you catch that dog. A bolt for the door. My goodness. Cobalt's like, you sounded like an NBA commentator. And it's pretty adorable talking about Fortnite. Listen, it was my heart was pumping so fast because whenever I'm in my brother's lobbies, I know it's like a make it or break it. Like, this isn't a walk in the park, you know what I mean? Like, these players mean business. Like, these are sweats, you know, these are storm fighters, as we like to call them. We call them storm fighters because they fight in the freaking storm. Like, there is no, like, oh gosh, we better get out of the storm, you guys. It's like, no, we're gonna kill you while you're in the storm, and then we're gonna, like, there's no mercy, you know? Like, usually you would think once the storm's coming, like, you're gonna start running to the mid-circle. They're like, no, we're gonna run into the storm to get you. And I'm like, oh gosh, like, it was a culture shock, man. Like, when he started getting good, which was a long time ago, like, he's been good since the beginning, but man, like, oh man. Anyways, dang it, you know, I probably said the K word way too much in this conversation. This video is probably gonna get flagged, and then I'm gonna have it go for a review. And please, Mr. YouTube reviewer, this is Fortnite I'm talking about, the game. I swear this isn't real life stuff, I promise. Dear God. Pizza Guy donated and said, game night idea. The Death Note killer within game. Wait, what? The Death Note killer within game. Among Us, but there's a third party with a gun. I don't know. How would it work just like it says Among Us, but there's a third party? So, like, you mean like a second killer? Like, you mean like there's two killers? I don't know. At least that's what I think you mean. The K word, I mean, you know, kale. Whenever I say that, like, YouTube freaks out that, like, I'm talking about, like, actually, like, for realsies, you know what I mean? So, that's why people say unalive. Unaliven. Or, like, not breathing anymore. Yeah, you gotta be careful of saying that word. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, I'm sure there's other words they probably should monitor better, but you know, I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a company. I'm not a company. Ty donated and said, how are dad jokes like a good pair of running... Oh, how are dad jokes like a good pair of running... Gosh, let me try that again. How are dad jokes like a good pair of running shoes? They're good for the soles. Well, I mean, maybe they're good for the soles of your shoes. Now, for my sole, personally, I don't know. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I don't know if it's on stream or not, but maybe you should play Helldivers 2. I hear it's pretty fun. You work with people to destroy bugs or robots. I think I've heard of that game. I don't know if it's exactly up my alley, per se. But, hey, you never know. You never know. I mean, it seems like you're on an alien planet, so I do like sci-fi. Yeah, I don't know. The graphics look cool. So maybe. Perhaps. Let me check on Ko-fi. We have definitely missed some Ko-fi. Bobby donated and said, Sogatori, I got a pen that can write underwater. It can write other words, but I really like the word underwater. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Oh, I don't know what I thought the joke was gonna be. I don't know what I thought, but for some reason it was not that. My gosh. Bobby donated and said, I recently went to a costume party with a girl on my back. As I said, I'm a turtle. When someone asked who was she said, I'm Michelle. It's Michelle. Oh, that's Michelle. Oh my gosh. Michelle. That's Michelle. And Tasha's like, I'll play Helldivers with you, Kat. I play irresponsibly. Well, you know what? Thank you for being honest, Natasha. Thank you for being honest. Honesty is the best policy. Shogo, you never build bridges! Oh my gosh, never do that! That's so dangerous! Which actually, he did learn it was dangerous. He said, last time I played Fortnite build mode, I made an entire bridge to make me across to take me across the sky, and some guy on the bottom some guy shot the bottom, and I fell to my death. Yeah, don't, like... If you're gonna build really high, make sure you build a lot of supports, and never build a bridge. It is never a good idea, unless you have a means to fall down safely, as in like a launch pad that's like right next to you, because otherwise, because right now there are launch pads in the game that you can collect, but yeah, generally speaking, unless you're over a body of water and or you got like a trusty launch pad that you can like place down immediately, then yeah, you're probably a goner. So be careful. Don't build bridges. Do not build bridges. Someone's gonna find the bottom of it and they're gonna get rid of it. Plus, it's also really hard to get down. Building down when you build really, really high, if like you're like just in the air and there's like no other like structures by you, is kind of difficult. But you know, you live and you learn. No, don't, Mr. Shmee. Build mode has so many possibilities. You know how great it is in build mode when someone's about to hit you and you're able to just put a wall up? It's great. It's a really great feeling. It's fantastic. You know, I counter snipers that way all the time. But no one can counter me because I'm too fast. But yeah, I know some people like, honestly, yeah, I mean, I know some people like find it less stressful to play, like, you know, what's it called? Like no builds. But for some reason, I find it really stressful to play no builds because I'm so like hardwired to using builds that like when someone starts shooting at me, I automatically start building. So, and it's not like I can build like super big 90s like my bro, but like I still build. So when I play no builds, I usually get like absolutely annihilated because my mind's thinking I can build and I can't, and I end up getting shot. Like I end up like there's no, especially if you're in a field, it's so helpful to have builds. So honestly, I have a more of a stressful time playing no builds, funnily enough. But that's probably just because that's how I played this whole time. Skill issue? Skill issue to me? Iron, are you saying skill issue to me? Because if it is, can you build? Granted, I don't know who you're saying skill issue to, so I cannot antagonize you until I know what you meant. Because it's kind of out of context. Oh, Wicked Penguin donated and said, since playing Fortnite, I use no build mode. I just rather enjoy the time with friends with no build, just my opinion. Yeah, it just depends on what you enjoy more. Obviously, I kind of like the original mode of like, builds. That's just how that's just the game I always played. That's how I started playing Fortnite. That's how I always played Fortnite. And, yeah, I rarely ever play no builds. Actually, I don't think I've ever played it. Like, maybe once or twice if, like, one of my friends is like, hey, like, can we play no builds? I'm like, come on, dude, come on. But, I mean, if they really don't like builds and, like, they can't build well, like, I'm not gonna make them play builds. You know what I mean? This is just playful banter. You can play whatever you want. But, yeah, I actually don't like no builds. I actually find it more stressful for me, which is interesting, because a lot of people say that build is more stressful for them. I mean, Iron, listen, you can say that all you want, but the whole point is that if you can't build, you can't say skill issue, because the whole point of Fortnite was building. They literally made no builds because people couldn't stand building. And if you like to play no build, that is fine. But I gotta tell you, you can't use the argument of skill issue when Fortnite is literally built upon building. They literally made that mode for people who had the issue with building. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. Oh, Iron Peanut, we got a donation. Let's see what he has to say. Here we go. Iron Peanut donated and said, I'm giving Apex a look right now. I like the animation for the new season. The menu got another redesign. The maps for the season are Kings Canyon, Storm Point, and a new map called the E District. And 4-player quads is back. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know. I liked when they had like a 4, quad groups. It was better that way because you can get more people in. But sometimes they only had trios, which kind of sucked. But yeah, I'm glad they brought quads back. I was unaware. Not skill issue for you. Can't say skill issue for me. They literally altered the original game, bro. You're insane. You're insane if you think that's a valid argument. That's crazy. That's what Apex is for. Fortnite was built upon building. That's like how the game started. And they made the game mode for people who couldn't stand building. So honestly, I don't know, bro. I don't think it's my skill that's the issue. I don't know. I mean, you can say it all you want, but I mean, Fortnite, when it first started out, was a building game. So I honestly don't think there's much more to say. Let's see. Ty donated and said, why do bowls make terrible salesmen? They change too much. Of course they do. Of course they do. No, you didn't trigger me. Don't worry, I'm not triggered. But I mean, I guess like, really, like if you're actually taking this like as an actual like legitimate argument, like they changed the original game to accommodate people who could not stand builds. So if we're talking about skill issues here, in the realm of the game of Fortnite, it's probably going to be for people who do not know how to build. It's kind of like Apex, when people are like, I can't play without builds, you guys. And then you're like, bro, it's Apex. There is no build. And you're like, but I can't play without it. Then technically that would be, so like if I was complaining in Apex saying I can't build, man, that is a skill issue because I should be able to play without it. See what I mean? Oh, Ty, no, it's a charge. Okay. I understand, Ty. My bad. Kokiri, I think you're gaslighting me. You crazy, bro. Oh, dang it. Why do these ads keep on popping up? I literally said no. Garrick Anderson donated and said, maybe you could give World of Tanks or World of Warships a chance if you want to do a military vehicles focused game where if you want to do a military vehicles focused game, they're free. So that's a plus. I'm not really big on warship games, but I'm thank you for the suggestion. Thank you. Everyone's replying to everyone else, so I really can't reply to what people are saying. Everyone's like, at this person, at that person. I'm like, I don't know the context of this conversation. That's alright. I'm actually pretty good talking to myself because, you know, that's what I do for my living. Just talking to myself for like an hour. Try to record stuff that sounds good. Did I eat all my grapes? I don't think I did. Man, it's already 7:36. I didn't realize what time it was. My favorite season of Fortnite? I don't know what we're talking about. We were talking about Fortnite builds and no builds. Which I was totally saying it's totally fine if you want to play no builds. And people were talking about skill issue stuff, which I think they're honestly all trying to gaslight me, but I'm not hearing any of it. I know what I know. I know what I know, and that's all that matters. But, okay, I think we have a Ko-fi donation here. Oh, Ty, thank you for the rose, Ty. Thank you for the rose. Wicked Penguin donated and said, I get my seat up for a blind person, and that is how I lost my job as a bus driver. Well, I mean, that'll do it. That'll do it, Bobby. That'll do it. Wicked Penguin donated and said, you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere. Now my dad jokes don't look so bad now, does it, Katori? LOL. Sees tat typing skill issue. Dad jokes are still dad jokes to me, Bobby. And I mean, listen, if they want to have a very skewed and biased opinion, that's on them. I don't know what to say. Natasha donated and said, to be honest, Katori, you had just finished saying you weren't the builder because you weren't as good compared to Roy. So, I mean, skill... Well, but no, well, hold on. I said I could still build. I said I wasn't as good as Roy because I'm not narcissistic. So, technically, I'm saying I can still build. I mean, I would say that I'm a moderate builder. I can still build. I still prefer builds because I play better in builds versus no builds. And if we're talking about, like, which... Honestly, I honestly think you can play whatever you want to play. I was joking before, but if people will actually, I know a lot of people are just trying to get a rise out of me, but if we're actually being serious and saying what is technically a skill issue, probably we would have to say whatever isn't the original version of the game, which technically Fortnite started out as a building game. Well, Natasha, any comment you say to me is a donation. But yeah, no, sorry, I'm on autopilot, Natasha. That's probably why I said it was a donation. Ty donated and said, what do astronauts put on their toast? Space Jam. Of course they put it at Space Jam on their toast. How else would they not put jam on their toasts? I don't want to eat the rest of these grapes. Some of them are a little squishy. Oh my gosh, why does this keep on reloading? Don't do that, don't do that. Whoopsie-daisy. Oh, Vladimir donated and said, hey Katori, do you prefer e-girls or L-ladies? What the heck is an L-lady? I don't know what an L-lady even is. Or I-ladies? I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna have to say, honestly, I'm not super big on e-girls, but I don't know what I or L-ladies are, so proceed with caution. Well then, I know what e-girls are, so I'm gonna say an e-girl, because I have no idea what the other one is, and I'm not falling into that trap. I'm not chewing into the mic space, man. My mic is just too good. Christopher donated and said, good evening. Are you still doing custom audios? I am. I've just been so busy. I haven't been accepting any commissions because it's just too much. And just too much work for me to do at the moment. Someone's like, how's it going, Katori? It's going good. Some people are trying to gaslight me into thinking I have a skill issue, but your girl ain't gonna listen. I know. I know what I know. Wicked Penguin donated and said, Katori, did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay. He woke up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Bobby. Tritopolis donated and said, I love the April Fool's prank. Romantic concussion. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. I thought maybe I should do something a little bit like different. I know that like the frying pan scenario has been like really overused, so I really wasn't sure if I should go down that route or if I should do a different prompt. Like I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do more of an April Fool's Day prompt that would be a bit more unique, but some of the prompts I was thinking of were far too elaborate for the time that I had, or you know, for what assets I had, and I thought, hey, you know, I just, you know, seems to be a pretty common like out-of-pocket video that ASMR people do at some point in their lives, like the, you know, fry pan ASMR or like skillet, or like, I don't know, what are some other ones that they do? I know there's ones where they literally just beat on the mic or something like that. So yeah, romantic concussion. You know, I should have called it that. I was trying to find a way to word it that wouldn't get me absolutely shadow banned, because at first I was gonna say your girlfriend beat you with a frying pan. I thought, crap, if I say that I'm gonna get like banned absolutely for the title. So then I had to be more careful with how it was worded, and hence was the title that came to be. Vladimir, let's start the 8. I don't know what that is. I don't know what ladies are, bro. I'm sorry to say, and it's probably best I don't know, because it seems like people know what they are, and they say that I shouldn't know, so. Shogo, I know I don't have a skill issue, but thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. No, I really enjoyed that game with Roy. I'm surprised I survived that, I'm gonna be honest. Because those guys were sweats, 100%. They were, what the heck? Why is Microsoft coming up? They were absolute sweats. I'm not even joking. I actually have proof of it. But I ended the game with 1 health. I mean, the storm was coming in. I thought it was over. Echo, he's not running defense. He's just speaking the truth. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I got you, Mr. Shmee. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I don't know if you're familiar with Star Wars Bad Batch, but do you think you might do a female clone GF? Don't know if you have to do an accent or not. If anything, I'd probably just stick with the Jedi lady I've done so far. I don't know. I don't know. I know about the Bad Batch, but I have never really watched it, so I don't know much about it. But I've heard of it. Like, I know they're like defective clones, but that's all I know about it. So I'd probably have to watch it more in order to make a video about it. Oh, Cyberman donated and said, GF with frying pan? Okay, Sai, nap time. Sai, run away. I mean, to be fair, she got you guys to sleep in record amount of time, so. Really, really great. Crap, I lost my place. Where am I at? Okay, here I am. I don't know why. Sorry, I was getting confused which of Bobby's I've already read. Here we go. Iron Piedmont donated and said, just want a game of bot royale? I'm assuming you meant battle royale? Battle Royale? Apex is just as fun as I remember. Glad to hear Watson's laughter again after all this time. Also, here's a compromise. You build whatever structure that needs building, and I'll keep you covered. Sound fair? Sounds fair! Yeah, that's totally fair, bro. You keep me covered, and I'll be building. That's all I could ever ask for. Wicked Penguin donated and said, whenever my wife is upset, I let her color in my black and white tattoos. She just really needs a shoulder to crayon. Oh my gosh. Of course, Bobby, of course. How could I not have known? Where am I at? Here we go. Ty Marshall donated and said, so I said to this barn owl, I said I've just got engaged, and owl said, twit to who? Oh my. Twit to who? Oh my goodness! Brayden plays, bro, you crazy. Thank you so much. Sorry, something just popped up on my screen. But no, Brayden, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you so much. You're always so overly generous. I feel like I'm always saying the same thing. I never know what to say. But no, thank you so much, Brayden. Let's see what Brayden has to say. Brayden said, got to work tonight. Just wanted to stop by and say hello, and hopefully you guys are safe from the storms that just came through. Thankfully we were. Nothing really bad happened, just some water damage. He said, tell mama I said hello. Hopefully everyone who lives in the Midwest is safe and sound. Everyone be safe and have a good night. Yeah, I mean, I know some other people like had some power outages around here, and obviously like some people, you know, especially in some other areas, had a lot more damage due to the weather. Thankfully we were okay where we were, so that's good. And yeah, no, thank you so much, Brayden. You're so always so overly generous. I just want to say thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, no, I hope that I hope you're safe too wherever you are, and that you have a good rest of your evening. Much appreciated. So no, thank you. Oh, you said you got to work tonight too, so I hope that your work day is good. You're not overworked, or at the very least, you're able to rest afterwards. So. Yeah, best of luck to you at work. I hope everything goes good. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello, and for your generous donation. I really appreciate it, Brayden. So thank you so much. Hope you have a marvelous evening. Mr. Shmee, if you're gonna shoot the floor out from under me, you are not welcome on my squad. People can't be ruining my builds. Jesus said, missed opportunity to add a loud frying pan hit sound at the end of the audio. Hi, everyone. Oh, at the end? Oh, you know, maybe I should have done that. That might have been actually funny. Thane donated and said, you were suspiciously a bit too joyful for the frying pan video. I can detect rad flags, JK. I mean, hey, it was an interesting thing to record, that's all I can say. But no, it was actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hold on, I hear a donation from Kofi. Oh wait, hold on, we have two. My bad. Bobby donated and said, GF with frying pan, hits me on the head. Pan, breaks, me. Huh? That's the third one this week. Oh my gosh. Bobby he's frying pan immune. Cyberman donated and said, I hope whatever game you guys choose I can play too. Also, this is my birth month and it's on a Sunday. And I also planned to go to Olive Garden for the desserts. I love them so much. Also, I never build in Fortnite, so you're not alone. Wait, no, Cyberman, I like to build in Fortnite. That's my preferred mode. But that's okay if you don't like to build. I said, also, I really hope you watch Murrow's vid. You would do a great job. Murrow's. Oh, the Irish version of a mermaid, right? I think that's what it was, I think. But yeah, I mean, if for whatever reason we decide to play Fortnite in the future, it is free, so you should be able to play it. It's free just like Apex, but I think we're probably gonna be sticking to Apex anyways, just because people seem to prefer to play that on stream, so. And plus, if I played Fortnite and I wanted to play builds, it seems as though a lot of people aren't builders, so we probably will stick to Apex. Tree Toe Polis said, I explained what ladies are in my member's message. It's okay. I think I already kind of got the gist of what they are. Someone thought they were going to pull a fast one on me, but honestly, if I don't know what something is, I'm not going to agree to like it until I know exactly what it is. Am I gonna continue the Jinx series? Uh, maybe. I mean, I know I said we might have a honeymoon video. As far as anything else, I've made so many videos of her, it's kind of hard to, especially since season 2 of Arcane didn't give me a lot to work with. I'm still trying to figure that out. But we might still have a honeymoon video, but as far as, like, plans for videos for her, I don't have a lot of plans at the moment. Ty donated and said, what do you call a bee that never quite made it? A wannabe. Bro, that poor little bee. That poor little bee. The poor little bee. Natasha's like, you can't pull a fast one on Katori. She's the fastest one east of the Mississippi. That is true. I mean, hey, even if I don't know what it is, I know I have seen so much stuff on the internet to know that there ain't no way. Oh, whoopsie daisy. I missed someone's message. Oh, Trepopolis said, not L ladies, I ladies. The joke is, what are I ladies? The person says. Okay, yeah, no. I figured it was something along those lines. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry I missed your member's message. But yeah, I figured it was something along those lines. I wasn't 100% sure, and I didn't feel like searching the vastness of the internet to find out. But, yeah, no. There's too many inside jokes nowadays and too many, like, things that sound normal, which are not normal. That, yeah, never really answer a question if you don't know what it's about, you know what I mean? Oh, see, Ty knows these Square skill issues. That can't be right. Exactly. I won a 2v1 in builds. That ain't no skill issue. You and Jinx build a botched bomb and freaking die. Season finale. I mean, hey, listen, I can't do that. I already promised everybody I would have a happy ending, so we can't, it's not much of a happy ending, but that would be funny though. As a joke, that is. Garrick Anderson donated and said, idea for Giantess GF. If you get to the point where the listener proposes, he could work in a forge to build a ring that would fit her finger. That would be a massive ring. But hey, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Tritopolist donated and said, GF. Oh, GF, frying pan to the head. Me. Great Rapunzel cosplay. Exactly. I hold me on some Kofis. Hold on. Where am I at? Sheffy donated and said, heyo, nothing to ask, just showing support. Hope you're doing well. Well, thank you, Sheffy. I'm doing good. Just sadly some water leakage issues on the roof due to the storm, but other than that, doing all right. So thank you. Just busy. Wicked Penguin donated and said, did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needs some space. Of course he needs some space. Of course he does. Sheffy donated and said, also still working on that email for the Jinx ideas. A busy week, but so didn't have the time. Fret not. Oh, no worries. No worries. I've been so busy. I haven't been thinking about it. So, but no, thanks for remembering. And, yeah, no, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And, what skin do you have in Fortnite, all joking aside? Right now, what am I wearing right now? I switch between multiple skins. I have there's like a female gladiator skin that I really liked. I thought she was cool. She has abs. I do not have abs, but I thought that was cool. It's some female gladiator skin. She has like tan skin and dark brown hair. So I was like, oh, hey, that's kind of like me, you know, except her hair is a bit shorter, obviously. But I also do have a Jinx skin that I alternate with too, as well as the Chorus skin. And there's still one other skin. Which one is it? I still wear one more skin. I alternate between those skins. Which one is it? Maybe it's just those three, but I thought there was another skin. I know there was this other skin. It was like a... I don't think it's called the devil skin. Maybe it is called the devil skin. I don't know. It's this lady. She has like red skin and like spiky white hair and horns, and I thought she looked cool, so I got her. And then sometimes it depends on the season too. Like during Halloween time, I do have a witch character I use, and like she can transform her face to look like really gnarly. Like she has like big teeth and like kind of looks a little grotesque, honestly. But I like her. And then there's a scarecrow lady I also have, and so yeah, I do wear those during Halloween time. Oh yeah, I do have the Miku skin. I don't use hers often though, but I did want to get her. But yeah, Iron, I'm glad you got the Miku skin. Trito Polis donated and said, a Jinx wedding or pregnancy announcement audio would be pretty sweet too. Yeah, we'll definitely, we might do the honeymoon one if I can figure out how to do that. Otherwise, yeah, we'll probably do that first. Shogo donated and said, there's a video game all about sniping in World War II, and it was a really cool kill cam where it shows your bullet fly through the air, and I just thought you might like it. Also, it's even a co-op friendly for you and Roy. Huh. Is it, let's see, what's it called? It's called, of course there's gonna be an ad. Here, while there's an ad, I'll just quickly get up the other donate. Oh, it's called Sniper Elite 5. Huh. Oh, so it's like basically world, that's cool. Huh. Yeah, I've never played like World War II games or anything that's like historical, but I mean, hey, you know, I like sniping, so maybe I'll use the sniper. Thank you for the suggestion. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the suggestion. I gotta pronounce right. Wicked Penguin donated and said, fun story. The reason I suggested a clown GF is because I had a few buddies who were colorophobia. I'm assuming that's being scared of clowns. I think that clowns are often misrepresented. Thanks, Stephen King. Yeah, I'm not afraid of clowns. I mean, obviously there's clowns that can look creepy, but like in general, I'm not afraid of clowns. So yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cute clowns I've seen, so maybe they do need some better representation. And all right, you guys, we have reached around 8 o'clock, which usually, for anybody who's new, we usually end the stream about 2 hours. And also, for anybody who's new, at the end of the stream, my mother does like to come down and say hello to everyone. This has been going on for a while, so she is here to say hello.
Hello, everyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone in the chat who said hello to me. I really do try to keep up. And I'm just curious. I would like to see what y'all are going to put in the chat here when I say this.
What are you going to say?
Well, you know, Katori just said she's not afraid of clowns. Well, those of you who have been with her channel for years and years and years, when I started in 2022, I had a Mamatori trivia.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Does anybody know, like, why she wouldn't be afraid of clowns? Does it, you know?
But that has nothing to do with that.
Well, but I'm your mother.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I know, but it's just a fun trivia. Does anybody know? Does anybody?
By the way,
have an answer?
that's not the reason why I'm not afraid of clowns.
No, it's not. But I just want to know. Does anybody remember anything that has to do with clowns? That's right. That's right, Smee.
Well, I thought you were a mime.
I was a clown and a mime. We did both clowning and miming.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. I was a clown. Back in college, I was a clown and a mime. We did both. It was fun, actually. And sorry, I will not have a new video out tomorrow. As you all know, we've had some stressful things go on this week, and I'm just besides myself, and I just did not have any time. So I will not have a new video up on my YouTube channel. But if you need some help with some stress, you can always go back and watch some of my other videos or audios to help you sleep or help you just calm down or just help you with your life problems. So, yes, I was a mime too. I was a mime and a clown. No, Kokiri. We actually worked through a like a Christian organization. So, no.
Okay, Crystal Cat donated and said, you never thought to do a Silco Gives Blessing. True, I do need, the only problem with that is I do have someone who does Silco's voice, so I'd have to like find time to collaborate with them on that. That would be cool, but I just didn't do that specifically because I just didn't have the time to sort all that out.
A mime girlfriend.
If I did have the time to do that, that would be cool. Sadly, I didn't have the time at the time, but no, if only, I suppose. Ty donated and said, what did Harry Potter use to fill his car? Expecto Petroleum. Of course he did, Ty. Of course he did.
I love that one, Ty.
Trepper donated and said, I joked with Mama Tori about this, and now I'll joke about it with you. If I lived nearby, I would come and fix your roof for free. Now, a thing or two about fixing roofs. I know a thing or two about fixing roofs. Hey, roof work ain't cheap.
I'll tell you, I wish you were here.
Wicked, yeah, no, it's especially trying to get the roofers out is always a challenge. So, I mean, hey.
I can't even get them out to give me an estimate for 1 to 2 weeks, and then it's going to be a couple weeks after that for a repair, so it's terrible.
Wicked Penguin donated and said, over 200 years ago, 2 brothers announced they would fly. Turns out they were right. This one is for you, Mama Tori. Hope things work out. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Bobby. Hey, I actually got to see the Wright Brothers Museum and see where they had their bicycle shop and stuff. Visited down there in Dayton before, near the Air Force Museum. So, that was cool.
Cyberman, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you.
Thank you, Cyberman.
But yeah, you guys, I think I've read everything as far as I know. I don't think I've missed anything, hopefully I didn't. I know, like, sometimes I miss a thing or two, but I don't think I did. Also, Braden Plays did say hello to you. I think he said for me to say hi to you, if I remember correctly.
Well, hello, Braden Plays.
I think he left.
Well, in case he happens to watch the end, I said hello.
Yes, you did. And, yeah. I think that's about it. So, I don't think there's any other announcements for me to say. I think it's pretty Wicked Penguin donated and said, fun fact, Neil Armstrong learned how to fly from the Wright brothers.
Really? Huh. That is a fun fact. I did not know that.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, you guys. Ads just got inserted. I've been trying to keep an eye on whenever they try to pop up, but I must have missed it when I was reading. But yeah, I think it's a pretty normal week here. I don't think there's anything I need to announce about. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. So... I was starting to get tired for some reason. I don't know why. I usually get tired around this time. But
I also, for any of you who do follow me on Twitter or X, I apologize. The last few weeks, the Wednesday prayer lists have been coming out on Thursday, but I'm trying to keep up with that too. So, thank you for being so patient with me.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's getting ads this late in the stream. I apologize for that. It's kicking people out. But Mr. Wanapun donated and said, well, good night. Oh, goodbye. Good night, Katori and Mama Tori. Enjoy the rest of your night. Well, thank you, Mr. Wanapun.
Thank you,
enjoy the rest of your night, too. And I have a date next week? What?
Date next week?
What?
Don't forget about your date next week.
Oh, wait. Is this the thing that me and Natasha set up or something a billion years ago? We're like, oh, yeah. Or I think Natasha's like, oh, I'll take you out on blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, sure. Is that what we're talking about?
Huh.
I can't remember. I'm sorry, you guys. I have such a busy life. I just don't remember these things.
Wait, Can I read Ty's? Can I read it?
If you want to. Sorry. Ty donated and said,
what does Pac-Man put on his tacos? Guaca waka guacamole. Waka 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 waka. I know. That's why I wanted to say it, because I know you wouldn't do it that way.
I would not have done it that way. I would not have done it that way.
Ty told me a really cool joke earlier this morning, and gosh dang it, Ty, I'm so sorry I don't remember it. But I will look it up, and I will tell Katori, because it was a good one. I think you would like it.
Mama,
maybe he told it to you during the stream earlier.
If it's a dad joke, it'll disintegrate
it was a really good
me
one.
Nonetheless.
I've been so, like, my brain's fried that I cannot remember what it is, but it was a really good one. I actually, it's so good I want to write it down. But I know
that scares me because now you're going to tell it all the time.
About these jokes than you do, but you know.
You neglected to mess with... Dang it, Mr. Smee! I am too tired for you to gaslight me. He said I just needed to mess with you real quick. Love you and see you next week. Mwah. You can't just give me a mwah and expect me to, all is forgiven. A mwah doesn't make everything all forgiven. You can't just mwah and put mwah over something and expect it to just be okay. Gosh dang it, man. I gotta, like... Well, I know once we did talk about me and Natasha going out on a date, and I couldn't remember if that was legit. Like, people were actually keeping track of that, but... Anywho. Before I start being fed lies again, it says I don't have any dates on my calendar involving Katori. There's one with Eminem, though. But yeah, before I'm fed any more lies, I probably should get out of here.
Thank you, Shogo.
But let me double check Ko-fi real quick just in case someone threw in a donation on there because I couldn't tell if I heard anything. I did not. Okay. All right, everybody. I will see you all next week, same time, same day, Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. And yeah, thank you guys all for coming. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I gotta reload this so I can actually end the stream. I don't know why YouTube Studio likes to freaking buzz out all the time. Oh. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night. There we go.